staging, experimented in Benin. The people who will manage the company called church were groomed all from Yoruba, and few people who will serve as a traitor, and they come into our land and we start shouting, oh, the Lord will do it, the Lord will do it, the Lord is going to do it, let us pray. We have been praying. Almost 60 years on, we have been praying, and we continue to pray, no doubt about that. But all the praying we are praying, it is not going to heaven, because the people leading you to pray, they will make you prayer, they will defile you, so God will not hear your prayer, and so they have you where they want you. Have you heard any pastor, any Yoruba pastor preach about what happened in the war? But rather, when you say, they say, don't worry, let's move ahead. The Lord have said, Oluwa tipe, Oluwa to sofun, Oluwa to this, Oluwa to this. But they are gone more behind. They properly made us a very civilized slave. Very mature idiot. They made it out of us. What do I mean? For you to see injustice and pretend it's okay, God is going to help us somehow, it's evil. You are intellectually very wicked. You are intellectually dishonest individual, and people like you cannot be tolerated. They took advantage of our traumatized situation. They took everything that is left for us, properly redoctrinating us. Today, do you know how many youth of Biafra land Yoruba control? And that is why our leader said, if you see Igbo man defending Yoruba church here, if you see Igbo man defending Yoruba church, you know there is problem. But that is one of the instruments of undoing our people. Because we want to pretend the war didn't happen. Catholic was misplaced. Did you know you can hardly count Catholic church in Yoruba, please? If you are a Catholic person in Lagos, anywhere in Nigeria, go and check. You don't see Yoruba in Catholic church. Is it Igbo church in Yoruba we come to? But you want to pretend, oh, it didn't happen. All of us are the same. Very soon as everybody say, oh, look at this Yoruba man of God. Oh, he speak fire, he speak fire. They will teach all of you lesson. They be praising fools. They sit back and mock you. I have seen them mock us. They're just making fool of us. Because you are seeing problem. You are pretending there is no problem. Oh, how do we defend our community? Please, oh, come together. Oh, let's defend our community. But our leader have been saying this thing all this time. What we were hearing is, oh, it's propaganda. It's ganga proper. Oh, they are propagandizing. Now it will dawn on all of you. It will dawn on all of us, both Yoruba, both Hausa, everybody. It will dawn on all of us. Shebi is one Nigeria. Don't worry. What am I trying to say? It is going to be very bad. It is going to be a very cold day in hellfire if any Biafran pretends that there is no war going on. It never happened. The war is still raging. They have reprogrammed it how they want it to be, and believe me, it is working for them. They so project themselves until the ones that are victimized, the victimizers are now the one that is praising themselves over the victim. The people who victimize us, the people who kill us, they are the one who want us to apologize. If I sit down, we hear Arewa area boys, they have issued an order that Igbo don't respect anybody, and so they are giving Igbo quick notice, and you cannot tolerate Igbo insolence. Do I blame them? When there are some group of us who will rush there, oh, Niger Delta support you for Muhammad Buhari, even though you know he's dead. Oh, Ohaneze Ndigbo support the movement of Buhari for 2023 third tenure. But you all know he's dead. Why wouldn't they treat us the way they are treating us? They call you a bluff at any time. Because to you, you want to believe, oh, nothing is happening. There are things I can't even want to begin to imagine. Before our very eyes, people who we don't know, they are coming to occupy our land. They tell us we can't do anything. Why? Because some of us want to be politically correct. We want to assume, no, the war didn't happen. You know, we don't need to talk about it. We know we got to talk about everything so the next generation can learn. No matter how horrible the imperialist atrocity they did in Africa, they tell their children the truth. And a genuine and a sincere Oyibo man or woman will always be against their ancestors, because their ancestors are evil. They are evil. They know. So as a Oyibo man, you are re-educating your children. Oh, black people have to be killed. Black people have to be. But you people, the world you are living in is turning beneath your feet without your knowledge. All this evil will catch up with all of you. The same way you stay, they say, oh, don't worry, Nigeria is good. Look at how Adeboye was canvassing for Osibanjo to be 10% collector on behalf of Yoruba. Do you people know that it's Adeboye that called Goodluck Ebere Jonathan to leave office and not to drag anything before Obama, president of America, threatened the guy? Do you notice that everything happening today, your almighty Adeboye did not say anything? They are preparing the ground for their children to become next general overseer. But God has conquered all of you. God has defeated all of you there. When you are done, what happened to Benson Idausa ministry will happen to all of you. And I tell you, Benson Idausa Church of God mission will be better than all of you. That is why you know there is a God in heaven and preside over the affair of man. You can make your children Continental Leading Christian Church General Overseer, Winner Chapel General Overseer, all the whole Yoruba. Reposition your children. Even adopt and make them General Overseer. You will understand that the pair of light is not in your hand. Every city that has been built on the blood of innocent Biafran, every city, every wealth that has been gathered on the expense of Biafra, all of you will lose it. The problem is that we're keeping quiet. Let's assume it didn't happen. You know, we got to move on. In less than 3 years. In less than 3 years after the war, you have the like of Buhari, one of the genocidal generals. He took over power. Most of you have forgotten that in 1983 and thereabout, where Buhari was president of Nigeria, he did up to the extent that he went to Igbo shop across Nigeria. Tell them, all this paint, all this rice, tomato you bought 10 naira. I command you to sell it 5 naira. So when you hear some people say, oh, he's a corruption fighter, these are the children, according to my leader, that are trained with stolen money. There is nobody who Buhari gave out rice of 1,000 naira per bag and ask them to sell it by force 50 naira that will not praise Buhari. So anytime I see somebody, oh, Buhari is a corruption fighter, I will look at you. They have feed you with some of those rice, Bonvita, provision that Buhari used by force and reduce money because he want to come to against the Igbo man, because he want to tell the Igbo man, you are pretending the war never happened. The war is still on here, and there are some Igbo people who want to make you believe the war is not happened. Yoruba is our friend, Hausa is our friend, Fulani is our friend. They are coming for you. They call it war against indiscipline. How can somebody who is not disciplined discipline another? There is no way bad water can come out from good source. Buhari will see married man and women with their children in the vehicle. He says war against indiscipline. With useless Yoruba man in Diabon, they start beating you up. From Buhari you have Babangida, the man who destroyed everything. In fact, he was the one who groomed, who plunged corruption you see today. Tomorrow now, Miriam Babangida's son will come and tell me, all of us are debtor now, all of us are debtor. Let us be in one Nigeria. The son that Miriam Babangida have for Babangida, do you think he's going to join Abo to fight Hausa? Anyị ncha bụ n'ofunne maka na anyị abụ n'ọfọ ọgbọ ọcha ihe ewu anama ya bata o. That is if you know that you know that you know. Babangida took over. After Babangida finished rubbishing everybody, he thought Nigerians are so useless. He called one of his idiot Mumu. Most of you don't know that Abacha was considered a Mumu. a fool. Babangida was Maradona. He now called Abacha and told Abacha, you know, you are idiot. I want to step aside. Then you can rule the country small. I'm coming back. When Abacha tested the apple, he knew that this national cake cannot go back to Babangida. The guy ate up everything, killed up everybody, until Kama caught up with him. While you are talking about Abacha, Yoruba came. All of a sudden we have a hero. There was this Yoruba man, Olusegun Obasanjo. He was locked up by Abacha. He's a good man. Please vote for him. You don't know they are doing us RNG. The holy man started preaching. Oh, when they leave me, I have only 20,000 now. Oh, I don't have money. But he was still living in Sangota, Ota Farm, ITT, Operation Feed the Nation. Billions that was invested into agriculture. All of that ended with your founding father Obasanjo. Of course, Yoruba Guta media are there to do the work. The same thing they want to do with Lamido. All of a sudden, oh, they dethrone Lamido. Oh, they are victimizing Lamido. Then you now see Lamido daughter. Oh, my father is a loving man. Oh, Lamido is a good man. We know him. But this is a preparation. They now send him to Lagos. Without IPOB by now, all of you doing Biafra for you'll be praising the criminal called Lamido, one of the terrorists. Oh yes, it's Lamido. They victimize him. It's not good. Nigeria cannot dethrone him. He's a monarchy. He's a hierarchy. Leave him alone. He now going to exile. We are singing. The person going into exile with limousine. Are you not daft? You want me to respect you? Somebody going into exile with fleets of limousine. Somebody who is a governor of Central Bank for many years without giving account. Somebody who is a general in the army, one of the terrorists. People start making, they want to make a hero out of him. Oh, because we know what they do. It's like those people praising Atiku. Oh, Atiku is a no-nonsense man. Oh, Atiku is this, Atiku is that, because when I collect 10 naira, just chicken change. Atiku become good man. Atiku become good man. But every federal government property in Biafra land, Atiku sold them to himself. If you know that the vice president have power, it is Atiku that made us understand. He practically, openly, arrogantly worked against Obasanjo all their tenure. But we are pretending this problem were never there. And so they begin to exchange us from one dictatorship to another, from one criminal to another. Some of us just believe, let's forget and let's move ahead. Let's move ahead. That is the problem. Why would they not kill us? Because we believe we got to move on. Why would they not kill us now? I'm not telling you you did anything. But I'm telling you that the mistake of pretending that there is no war, the mistake of pretending that it never happened, it is spelling doom for us already. The leader of Biafra must begin to ask questions. They must begin to speak. They must begin to seek for readdress. Maybe your sin will be forgiven. Those of you who say, oh, we are founding father, we are governor, go and begin to seek for readdress. And then maybe the next generation will see you as innocent. There are few men, they've not done anything. But as much as it lies within their power, they try to be sincere, very fair. They don't attack Nigeria. Neither will they cover up Nigeria evil. They are good men. I can only pray that God will give them the grace to hold on their ground even until the end of time. I can confidently call one of them Enyi Naya, the friend of his father. The friend of his father. Nobody is a friend of his father that can come and support Fulani Janja with another idiot in our land. Look at his name. When I see a Biafran talking like human being, like we always say, back to your root, I find out what is the name of this man. At the moment I see the friend of his father, the friend of his father, I knew he cannot be compromised. Maybe you want bump again, give him better name, make him behave normal. So Yoruba can accept you and all of them. It don't make you any good. Go and look at the people who are doing the right thing. You see their names speak volume. I'm not talking about the other one. No. Just one. Friend of the father. It is our motherland. But we are fighting for the friends of our father. We are the friend of our father. Let me tell you how it functions. When you are a man, you are almost 60 years, 55 years, and your first son or daughter is 6 years. You will not know the true sweetness of a father. Honestly. So Biafran youth must stand up, marry on time, grow with your children. There is this thing you miss. I saw it as a child. A man and a woman, their children is bigger than them. You need to see them wrestling. They will come back from work, they begin to fight. Daddy is a lawyer. Mommy is a doctor. They fight. That if I get to their house, I see their mommy, all of them are fighting. The whole son, they will gather the father and be beating the father. The father will be. You need to see this beauty. I have experienced it and I'm happy for it. Do you know what it means to be a friend of your father? It is like you have double life. And now you know. Every leader in Biafra, it doesn't matter who you are, create a platform and let this issue of marginalization, this issue of deprivation, let this issue of emasculation, let this issue of indirect genocide carrying out in Biafra land be readdressed. Let the issue of being a part of one fraudulent Nigeria be readdressed. And then the next generation may be fair enough to talk good of you. Let us not make the same mistake by pretending not to notice how many of us Nigerians have killed. If I see it, I will look at. It is our right to self-determination. It is our right to civil disobedience. It is our right to freedom of speech. As far as all this does not violate the right of another, which we have not done. And so we came out requesting that the issue of the Nigerian state be renegotiated. Because from 1914 to this very moment, there were no clear indication that the people agreed. But rather, it is documented that we, the people of Nigeria, but we know there is a man they call Nigeria. His name is Nigeria. His father's name is We. But we don't know this man. His full name is We, the people of Nigeria. Because his father's name is We. His own name is Nigeria. And so each time they say, we the people of Nigeria wrote, we the Nigerians, we didn't do that. It was somebody's name. We say, let this issue be readdressed. When we come, we blame Nnamdi Azikiwe. Sometimes we need to, British government supposed to be taken to court for child abuse. Nnamdi Azikiwe was abused as a child. Have you people seen it from that angle? Why will he not misbehave? Honestly, I pity that boy. At the age of 6 years, he signed an amalgamation document with Queen of England. Is that not child abuse? Is that not child abuse? But let's not digress further. We come out here, we say, let's readdress the issue of Nigeria. They say, no, you people are terrorists. We will kill you. You cannot touch our one Nigeria. Our territorial one divided one Nigeria. Our integritarian. You see Queen of England. You see all of them. David Cameron. All of them. No. The territory of Nigeria is not negotiable. It is in territorial integritariat. Don't go there. Don't go there. But who the hell do you think you are? They killed us. They are still killing us. Do you know how many Biafrans they killed in a day? As you remember all those of them who died, somebody need to ask Nigerian questions. Somebody needs to address the issue of indiscriminate killing of Biafra. Above all, the name of Nigeria must be obliterated. The name of Nigeria must be deleted. The issue of Nigeria must be put to an end. They take everything from us and they think we are going to keep quiet. Biafrans everywhere you are, let them know we are not backing down. Let them know they cannot run from this evil. Let them know we will continue to say it. They will never have rest until Biafra is free. They have murdered the sleep. Why then will they go to sleep? I'll be back in a minute.
We have an announcement to make. 30th of May is very, very critical. We have our 30th of May, we must not forget. We are going to have 3 days of fasting and prayer, starting from the 27th to end midnight of the 29th. Very, very important. We are going to read and pray all the Psalms in the Holy Book, from Psalm number 1 to 150. If you read 10 Psalms, you pray prayer and fasting for 3 days, and then conclude it with a prayer on the midnight of the 29th. And then this year we are going to have a candlelight vigil, a procession in the middle of the night, ushering in the 30th of May. We have sat at home so much that I will also encourage people to sit at home on that very day, please, for us to honor those that fought that we may live.
Yes, of course. At this moment, do not forget it is 30th of May. We are supposed to be reminding ourselves the ordeal of the generation of Biafra 1967 to 1970, among others. But of course, we have issue at hand. We begin to still remind ourselves about that. Our lines are open, of course, at this moment. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642. And then our direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971. The special number for the female is 081-288-58614. 081-288-58614. That is the special number for the female. When you see any one Nigerian around you and they ask you anything, tell them about Biafra. Remind them about Biafra. They need to talk about it. Call on the line, your name and where you calling from.
Mazi Onyeibe.
Monitoring Spirit. Good morning from here.
Hey, Chineke gozie gị o Mazi Onyeibe ezigbote ese. Onye ntụkwa na-edeta ahụ Biafra, Mazi Onyeibe. Ọnụ aka tupu okike ada maka dede Nnamdi Kanu tụpụrụ na anyị niile nwe ụmụ Chineke ụmụndara aha ya si ije n'aka ya. Tupu okike adị ama eze dị n'eluigwe si mara mma aha ya ama. Ọ bụ na gị obi anyị na-adị. Okike adị amaghị. Ọ bụ na gị na ọ bụ na gị eze. Ọ bụ na gị obi anyị na-adị. Onye nwere igwe ekwekwala ihe. Ọ ga-ekwe anyị daghị ụmụ Biafra. Ọ ga-ekwe anyị daghị ebe anyị nọ n'ọma aka ya. Ọ ga-ekwe anyị daghị. IPOB ọnụọba aka tupu okike abịa maka anyị nọ. Anyị nwe obi. Ọnwa anyị nwe ndị na-azụ obi nwoke ada nwaanyị ọwa sị. Obi anyị ga-abụ ibe ya n'ọnụ. Anyị niile nwere obi ọnwa obi ka anyị na-ezu. Obodo ọbụla nọ n'ala Biafra. Obi ahụ ndị mbụ ndị iche ndị mbụ na mbụ na a na-agụ mezu okwu ha. Ọzọ ahụ ka anyị chọrọ ịla. Epụtara obi anyị na-ama. Anyị ga-alaghachicha ruo onye tupu okike abịa na ezigbo obi n'ala ya. Onye ọwụte plazị edeta ọ ga-arụ. Naanị na bene ekwubiri na Izrel ọ ga-arụ tupu okike abịa bụ obi tupu okike abịa ma sisike nwere Biafra ga-ede ọrụ eziokwu na amaghị ezo. Hosea chapter 11, Hosea chapter 11, verse 38. Verse 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, very, very important. Reading from verse 1 to end. Hosea chapter 12, 1 to end. 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 12, very, very important. Chapter 13, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, very, very important. Chapter 12, make sure you read 1 to end. Very, very important. I mean chapter 14. 7, 8, and the 9, very, very important. But you see that verse 9.
And I thank you
of Antichrist and the churches. You know, say big grammar na the key thing, so plenty meeting na the extra meeting. When the Igbo man tell you say you are Antichrist, me I agree, I be Antichrist. Now just simple English now. I no agree for anything you agree. Now they say anti this thing. As I be Antichrist, now so Christ himself become anti Biafra. I no go be anti Biafra because I am a Biafra. They no agree for my own government. Me, I no agree for their government. I be the anti. The way pastors, Yoruba pastors come sit down on top of their pulpit, the way they decide that word, the way they present that word, the way they take and push our people, it can't be them like say that grammar and another thing. Not be something else. So that grammar na just grammar to tell you say you no believe with white man gods. Because according to the Holy Bible, he say, I, Chi-O-K-K.
Of course, Zoo Epileptic Network is at its work, but we must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning from here. Our people must not understand. The truth cannot be overemphasized. We must not pretend as if no evil happened. Evil happened. They killed our people. They must continually hearing it. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, dear friends all over the world. My name is Onyeibe. I'm from Onyeibe in Abia State, Biafra land. Reaching you live from Ipob, Cross River State, Biafra land. Mary, I want to thank you so much. I thank the leadership of Ipob. I thank our leader Mazi. I thank our deputy Mazi from before, who have assured us that they will not allow this trouble to see corruption. And I thank you, our African rep, who has been feeding us with this wonderful topic this morning. I must have to acknowledge you and say, may Elohim favor you and give you peace of mind and strengthen you for all this wonderful work that you have been doing for us. In the name of Chukwukikabiama's name, I pray. Maria, this morning your topic is very, very interesting because it has given hope to the oppressors. It gives strength to the weak, and it gives hope to the lonely ones. This morning, I want to urge all dear friends to wake up. Yes, our leader Mazi and they cannot have said it all. In his previous broadcast, he made it openly. We are here for the restoration of Biafra. Nothing more, nothing less. For Nigerian government, the zoo have done us more evil than good. They are continually in placing the wrong people at the right place. At the end, the wrong people will destroy all what the good people have restored and built. Today, we want to stand up, rise against all this their evil plan to make sure that Biafra is restored. We are not relenting. We are not going back. Nothing can stop this restoration of Biafra. The government of today is not doing the rightful thing to the citizens. Coming to this pandemic, the coronavirus has become a merchandise for them. Extorting money left and right, bringing in our marginaries to fight the cold-blooded war that they have been fighting against us. But we thank Mazi Nandekano. I personally thank my leader Mazi Nandekano for opening our eyes, because these countries too have made our brain to dead completely. Our brain is dead. But today he have tried all we can to wash it for us. Now we have beginning to reason very well. We have beginning to see the atrocities, the evil that these governments have done to us, and we stand by the truth. We can never relent, we can never go back. This morning, all Biafrans around the globe, rise up, defend our land, and stand that Biafra that we want. Nothing more, nothing less. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much. We are going home and there is nothing anybody can do about it. Caller on WhatsApp, just still hold on for me. Our people must understand. We cannot pretend as if this evil didn't happen. It did in our land. Caller on the line. Your name and where are you calling from? Caller on WhatsApp, hold on.
Okay, good morning, my baby. My African rep. Bless you, bless my leader. Bless my deputy leader, Mazi, and all the help of your friends. May God Almighty protect you all, guide you, so that all of us shall see Biafra and beyond Biafra. In the name of Elohim, I have prayed. My name is Ipob. I'm from Alambana Society. The topic is so excellent and beautiful. Though you always come up with a beautiful thing, and it's reality. Our fathers, our so-called our elders, they say we don't have respect. We don't respect our elders. Then I ponder, sit and ponder, say, who is this kind father that will be sitting, watching an enemy come to his house, drag his son away or his daughter away, and kill that one? I say, I need another one. And then maybe he has 7 children. The enemy continue killing each one of them. And one of them that is watching the father, will he continue watching the father until the father kills the whole family? And he's then said that he's arrested. That is stupidity in the lesson. And the word of God that they even realize says that children, obey your parents. Let you show the parents. Fathers, do not provoke your children. Because if you provoke your children, the children can tell you anything they want. God will not be aligned with them. If a father says in his duty, the word of God says that man is not
my sister, God will bless you. God will bless you. The people who read Bible don't see that chapter. People who claim they read Bible, they don't see it too. Go ahead, please.
God says that if a man is unable to defend his family, he is worse than an infidel. So these our governors, these our representatives now in Biafra, they are worse than an infidel. Who is an infidel? An infidel is a murderer. An infidel is a thief. An infidel is a devil. This is an infidel. This is what that word of God they are carrying day in day out is saying. So they want us to go down by many not respectful. That we don't respect our elders. That is what they want to use to cover us. But they don't know that God Almighty is before them. God has set up billion miles ahead of them. So if you want to respect an elder, you behave like an elder. If you want honor as an you behave like an elder. How can you, as a governor, you stay in the day that you're leading the people, you call and let people you don't even know their names, you don't even know where they are, and you want to kill us in our own land, in our own inheritance? Did your forefather kill you and you become a governor in that place? If they have done what you are doing now, do you think that you will need to be a governor? My dear brothers and sisters in Biafra land, rise up, this is the time. Don't mind distractors. Some of them, they will be, the government will pay them, and they will come on social media. Initially, they will sound good. They will sound as if they are with us. They will be like a wolf among the sheep, preaching Biafra. But if you look behind the skin, you know that they are demons. They are agents of darkness from Nigeria government. And later, when we defend them, they will now begin to criticize Ipob. They will say Ipob did this, Ipob did that. What we are saying is our freedom. Whether Ipob do that, we don't care. What we care is our freedom. What we are going to be free, whether you like it or not. If you people not like gang against us, but the word of God says that as you gang against Ipob, because the word of God says that truth shall set us free, and Ipob is saying the truth. If you gang against truth, evil shall slay you, because the word of God says evil shall slay the wicked. So that you are eating will slay you, but maybe you have a choice. Do you see that money you have collected, that blood money? Go and ask Judas what happened to Judas after collecting the blood money in the head of Jesus. That blood money you collected to sell your that money will hurt you. Go and ask Joseph's brothers that sold Joseph. That money they collected, they are not rich with that money. They even tell Joseph where Joseph went to feed. Go and this are Bible that we are reading, and I'm happy that a lot of them are learned. Go and read your Bible and study that no one ever shed the blood of his or her brother that we shall do. You may have money today, but I'm telling you, the word of God says that time shall come when people will say there was a time living here. He's no more. His lineage is no more. The blood of the innocent Biafrans you people have shed will wipe away yourself, will wipe away your lineage, and you will all die miserably. Continue what you are doing. If you like to repent, if you don't want to repent, continue. But I know that the day of reckoning is fast approaching, and that time is just now. My mothers in Biafra land. Any mother in Biafra land. Every morning, our elder says that every weekend, every morning, rise up and jog. that Ipob is more heavier than bullets and guns, more heavier than armored cars. The day no Onunaka, the day I and we walk on one in another Biafra. Should I say in show Omo no now than I never water. Muditanya Zoha, Katana Bobuchina Mojo, or walk on one in another Biafra, then there are Zupani can be Sala Biafra for you. Kayo kamoni ne omanye ngamo eguru no ike mande ezejo Chineke kudite nwa ha ka nwa ha ga chokota dem na let them not have peace, let them not have peace until they die miserable. And those caliphates in Uganda, let God Almighty put confusion, destruction upon them, so that evil they are planning, they will die. And those people, those Egypt they have brought to kill us in their land. Any day they drink water that is in their land, let that water be a poison unto them. Let the air they breathe from their land be a poison unto them. Let the land of their they touch be a snare unto them. So shall it be. In the name of Chukwu Bikama, I pray. Thank you, my Johnny. May I thank you, bless. Thank you, and thank your wife for everything. God bless you.
We must continue. Thank you. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Are you there?
I'm there, George. Good morning.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
My name is Anthony Asiegwabo. I'm living in Italy, Padova. I've tried to call you so many times, but I couldn't get you. I love what you are doing for Biafra. I'm from Enugu anyway, precisely from Enugu and from Enugu. Enugu is in Enugu State and Biafra land, precisely. I love what you are doing for Biafra. I've tried to get you in line for a very long time, but I couldn't get you in line, George. You are doing a very, very marvelous thing for us. So this is my first time of calling. Because work, I used to work very early in the morning, but sometimes I catch you in the night. So I like what you are doing for Biafra, and the Chukwu Biafra should continue to bless you. I have a free way to get in line today. I'm very, very happy that I got in line. Continue doing your job, and we will support you to the last. I'm a member of IPOB Padova. So I love what you are doing for Biafras. Thank you.
Thank you very
God will
much.
bless you and bless you forever. Thank you very much.
People, as we're inching closer to the end of this program, don't forget, the truth cannot be overemphasized. We must not pretend they didn't kill us. We must not pretend the war did not happen. We must not pretend that all is well. All is not well. It cannot be well inside the well. Unless Ekweme is a good man. He thought all is well. Let's move ahead. Buhari lied against Alex Ekweme, flogged him, tortured him, and everybody pretend, oh, it's okay, we gotta move on. No. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there? Call on.
Yeah, I'm here, sir.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon from here. My name is Ben Ogugu, and I want to greet you for your good work. I'm very, very happy for your good work. And I'm also greeting our able leader, Mazi and MFO. I greet all hardcore members of IPOB. And my contribution this afternoon from here is about all this our, pastors and reverend fathers in Biafra land. Both all these traditionalists, it's time for them to wake up. All these people, all these Catholic people, Bishop and Reverend Father, they should know that in that Rome, where the church, the head of church, Catholic Church, these people, they fight for their freedom before they become what they are today. These people in Vatican City, they fought for their freedom. They never say that they were Christian or they were this and that they are not going to defend their land. It is time for them to wake up. All this Reverend Father, giving you in Anglican, these people from Britain, they never say these people in Canterbury, they never say that they are under this and that they are Christian, that they are not going to defend the land of Britain. British get freedom from European Union just few years ago. They never say, no one from their Anglican Church of England condemn their movement to say that they are not going to leave European Union. What are we people doing in that land of Biafra? What is the offense that we IPOB commit? Is it a sin to fight for our freedom? Those Fulani militias, Fulani, people, machinery is trooping down to Biafra land, and all of them were sleeping. Who is going to save you? Wake up. He is now to join hand to support IPOB. He is now to support IPOB because only IPOB can terrify these Fulani people. They are coming from Mali, from Niger, from Somalia. And our people are still sleeping, saying that they are Alamajiris. These people are not Alamajiris. They are militia. They are militias. They are all people trained with the AK-47. They are not Alamajiris. These people are more agile than mobile police. Let us wake up and support IPOB for their good job. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We must not forget the truth cannot be overemphasized. We will continue telling Nigerians the evil that they truly represent. We will continue agitating for Biafra restoration. The Fulani can come. I'm waiting for one prophecy. When people make broadcasts and talk many things, the only part that pains me is they say, oh, Sibanjo say this, oh, Aisha Buhari quote this, oh, this one do this, oh, that one do. But everything they are saying, our leader have said all of them. And so it doesn't ring a bell to me. The only thing I'm waiting for now is the last prophecy. They will kill us. They will kill us. Oh, how do we protect our community? How do we defend it? They will kill us. Oh, Obroku Mazi Nande Kano asa agwagu komono. Abi, how does he put it? I have told you. They will kill us. Whoever die, he die. We believe he died to save us. They will kill us. Did somebody think all those people they are tripping in our land will come and rob us powder and pancake? They will kill us. This we know. You know what we are waiting for? Then we will kill them. And finally, Biafra will come. I'll take one more call and then we'll wrap up for this segment. Call on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yeah, good evening, Mazi. Onyeibe. This is Mazi. This is Mazi Amokamara. I'm calling from Oregon. My dear brother, we appreciate you so much. God will be with every IPOB members anywhere you guys are. We know what you guys are going through over there. God will guide all of us there. I just want to make a little thing about all these things. Please, my dear brothers and sisters that always on the Facebook and whatnot, sometimes when people are yapping in this Facebook, when you try to answer them or try to reply them what they said, that's when you make them to what they want, because that's what they want. But if they wrote anything, yes, unless the person attack our leader, then we'll go after him. But the person come there to make a stupid comment like people say, why our leader is not coming back home. The time he was at home, what did you do? You do nothing. He was walking all over the places. He didn't do anything. Only he wanted to kill him secretly to be asking who killed him. So that one didn't happen. So my dear brothers, anybody, if you know you don't know what you want to talk on this social media, go home and sit down. People coming here telling us people in Niger Delta hate Igbos. My dear brother, stop talking all this nonsense. If you went out and they smoke Igbo and you come to social media,
all those people are Yoruba. All those people are Yoruba, Wosa Fulani. No real Biafran sound that way. Go ahead and sorry for interrupting you.
No, this my brother called Olo. I hear what he was yapping on the social media.
Have you gone for his DNA test? If you like, let him be my father. If he begin to talk certain things, I will run DNA test on him.
Yeah, because there's a time he says that Zubi is his friend and now he's working with Willie Obiano. So if they have paid you to start coming here to cause us problem with our brothers from riverine areas, some of our brothers in riverine areas, there are more even Biafran than you calling yourself Igbo, Igbo, Igbo. Everything you people talk about Igbo. My dear brothers, you guys go and sit down. Stop causing confusion. Our leader knows what he's doing. If you think you know what you're doing, stop coming here to talk nonsense. And I hate people following him to telling him, stop saying. If you're following him, that's where you make me irrelevant. Leave him alone. Let after he's finished yapping, he will go and sit down. Those people don't know what they're talking. I said it every time. If you don't know what you're saying in this social media, you come here to tell us this. Go and sit down. We don't need distraction. What we're talking now is, if you know what you can do, this Alamajiri flooding our place. If you know what to do, come out and talk about it and stop telling us who is our brother and who. You don't have to tell us. Our leader have said it. That day, even if that day they ask you to vote, if you say you don't want to be in Biafra land, you want to be a Yoruba, or you do it. Stop telling us who is our brothers and who is not our brothers. So, my dear brothers, if you're doing any video in this platform, my dear brothers and sisters from IPOB and the Biafran people, stop replying those people. After they finish talking, nobody replied to them. I'm telling you, they will stop. Thank you, my dear brother. This is all I want to say this evening. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And of course, like I said, this is where I will draw the curtain. I understand the simple app is off maybe 15 minutes ago, but I can say at the moment it is something that is beyond my ability to control. But believe me, there is nothing wrong with the app. Just Zoo Epileptic Network, I should say. But having said that, I will be rounding off here because the next broadcaster is waiting on the line already. Biafrans remain Biafran. Without Biafran, you are nobody. You don't know how proud I am that I can identify myself with something that makes sense in the end. Because everything we have been saying in Nigeria all this while does not make sense. That is why our leader in his last broadcast, the only music he can recommend for you now is them mama, them papa, them mama. Nothing makes sense there. Do have a pleasant night rest, and others do have a wonderful day ahead of you, depending on your time zone anyway. Ndewonu. Ndewonu.
Biafra's Got Talent exclusive.
Oh, la, 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 la.